What's your code name and what positions do you normally play?
I'm the Fear Turkey, and I normally play Commander, Commander, and Commander. I don't really get a choice.
What got you into Space Marines?
Well, I started working at this place called Loveland Laser Tag, and they decided that they were going to start playing laser tag for like competitive purposes, and I kind of discovered them when they were pretty big but like not good, and so just started playing, I guess.
What was your reaction to all the teams that were out there and how much better they were than us?
I was really frustrated, I'll be honest, because I thought I was good at laser tag, and then I met this guy named Thunder. And he blew my mind.
The St. George team.
Oh yeah.
So what kind of training do you put yourself through? What's your mindset?
I mean, we do weekly practices at this thing called TNT Tuesday Night Tag. Get involved. But one of the biggest things is I kind of look back through the game in my head after I play, if I can remember it, and I just like really drill myself on the mistakes that I make, and I really do my best not to make those mistakes in future games.
Okay, pretty cool. What got you playing Commander?
Well, I used to be a heavy main, and then we went to this tournament in Syracuse, New York, and this was our second time in a row going to a tournament that just like we weren't meshing well with, and so it was like, what can we do to like change our win rate? How can we like try and make our play styles function a little bit better together? And like we took our classes and kind of mixed them up a little bit. I ended up playing a bit more Commander than what I had normally played, and it ended up working out pretty well because points, but now I can't get off of it. I just want to play Medic.
You're known for scoring easily 5 digits in most Commander games you play. How do you go about doing that?
Shoot people, don't get shot.
How do you go about doing that for the kids who don't know what that means truly?
So what you're going to do is you're going to take your phaser with 2 hands on it. Pull the trigger when you hear a boop 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 noise. When this happens, sometimes they'll go down, sometimes they won't. Keep shooting them until their lights turn off, and you'll progressively start gaining points. It's pretty good. Get your bases, detonate nukes, win games.
Okay. How do you play your role and position in relation to the other positions?
It completely depends on the teams that I'm with.
Okay. So, what does your normal team setup look like? How do you play with people normally play with?
Usually my team setup is I'm on a power position where I'm trying to like generate a lot of points or create a lot of momentum, and the rest of my team is kind of turtling, where they're just kind of like holding up and trying to like protect themselves while I'm doing that, and then I just kind of drag them.
That sounds like what we did in Detroit pretty much.
Tried in Detroit.
Okay, what is the biggest mistake you see new commanders make?
Forgetting how many special points they have, not using their missiles, and running out of shots.
Okay. What do you think is the best time to use nukes?
Ooh. You ever like plant a trick question in an interview? Because this is it. The best time to use your nukes is when your team needs it the most.
How do you judge that?
Sometimes you hear screaming.
Audio cues?
Sometimes you're hunting for people and they're like completely lost, so you can't find them. Sometimes you just hold down the button and like hope good things happen. Sometimes they do. Or if you coordinate it with your 3 shots, like be like, hey, you're a heavy, get down there and like beat them, and I'll drop. And then they do it, and then you guys kill them.
Do you think it's more important to protect your own resupplies or attack the enemy resupplies?
Yikes. I think it's more important to protect your own resupplies, because as a commander, your goal is to score points. And no matter where you are on the, like, in any position, there's always going to be someone else attacking you if you're having to defend. So you're still generating points no matter where you are. It's just sometimes it's a little slower.
What advice do you have for people trying to get into playing Commander?
It's gonna be hard at first. You're not gonna know what to do a lot of times. But just don't give up. You got this. At TNT Tech.
All right. Thanks for your turkey.